Who's ready for a sweet treat? Hello everybody, it's Scott here and we are playing through Freshly Frosted. It's available on iOS and Android and I'm currently playing through on my iPhone 13 Pro. Now this game is all about making donuts. Basically, we want to make sure that the donuts go all the way from the conveyor belt, which is just here from where they start, all the way to where they end right here. And as it goes through, it needs to go through certain phases. So it needs to get some frosting from this little one here. Then it needs to get some sprinkles from up here. It needs to get some whipped cream from here and then cherries on top from there. As you can see, not a very good way that I've done that right there. So let's try and figure out how to do this. So we want to make sure that we have enough space to be able to come back up in order to get those sprinkles. But I've blocked myself off with the sprinkles doing that because if I eventually come back round, I'm just going to be blocked into a corner right there. So instead, I know not to go around that way. So I may come round this way and go like this to then potentially come back up on myself like that. To come round and up for the whipped cream and across and down, and that looks like it may work. So when we think we've got it right, we're going to click play. Oh no, I forgot to put the entrance in. Okay, that's absolutely fine. I forgot to make them come out of the thing. Now let's see if that works. And then we watch to see how it goes. So this is a free-to-play game. There will be ads that pop up sometimes after the level, so my apologies if you see the editing is a little bit choppy, as I'm just chopping around those adverts. But this is a delightful game. It really is, because it's a simple puzzle game. We're just making all of these shapes. We're making sure that there's a sort of, flow through of the production line, and it reminds me of a lot of puzzles that you see in a lot of games from the past. But there's something really charming about it. There's a beautiful voiceover. I mean, it's just lovely. There's a beautiful voiceover. The concept is really nice. Basically, it's this young woman who is just imagining her life. She is just wanting to escape the world. And the way she does that is by picturing these donut factories in the sky. I mean, what a wonderful way to escape. I'd be happy to do that. Yeah, just sit there, look at the sky and imagine donuts being made all day long. Oh, yes, please. Much cheaper than therapy. And probably much better for the hips as well, because you're not actually eating the donuts, you're just making them. Why don't we turn this into a business? We're making some bare bank off this. Anywho, it looks delightful. It sounds delightful as well. I mean, the soundtrack is just beautiful. It's uplifting. The actual visuals of it are so gorgeous. I mean, it's so plinky plonky. It's so soft. It is just so nice. But anyway, let's jump in. We've just completed the spring box. That was all the line of the 12 puzzles that we've just done there. And now there are 12 puzzles here for summer. So let's see. We want to go frosted and we want to go frosted. We want to make sure we get 2 frosted donuts. We're going to click play right there. If you think that it's moving a little bit too slow, then you can click on the fast forward button and it just speeds things up a little bit, which is great because sometimes when you do more intricate designs, it can take a while for the donuts to get round to the end. Okay, so we got 3 different donuts here. The delivery counters show which type of donut they want. Okay, top left you'll see all of the types of donuts we're making. Perfect, easy as. So you can just swipe, and then if you want to just remove particular ones, you just tap on them, and then we can also change the direction by swiping in whichever direction you want to make sure to go. Okay, so we need 1 plain, 1 frosted, and 1 frosted with sprinkles. So we definitely need to make sure there are 2 frosted. We need 1 frosted with sprinkles. So that's obviously a route to go up through there. Sometimes it's best to work backwards, I find. Sometimes it can be a little bit easier to work backwards. How can we... Do you see what I'm getting at here? How can we... Oh, okay. Oh, no. Is it possible to get 2 via the same one, I wonder? If I just do this... No, it's not. Okay, so how do we make sure to get 2 to go through? Do you see what I mean? To go through this little section here, because I can... Oh, of course. Only one of them needs to be frosted. If you actually look at what was being said, I would have realized that. Only one of them needs to be frosted, so I put through there. Oh! And then we're just gonna stop that there. and because I forgot to actually bring this donut down. So let's just stop you and then bring you down and then play. And how does that work out? See, I'm looking at the detail and forgetting the bigger picture. I'm not seeing the wood for the trees right here. Brilliant. Looks good. Fantastic. Next puzzle. Okay, so frosted and a plain. Living the simple life indeed. So one frosted, one plain. Now, as you can see, the frosted goes over here. So what I reckon is if we take the shortest route here and then we take the longer route round there, that should be good. How's that looking? Beautiful. Done it. Nice. Smashed it. Okay, so again, one of each now. So we definitely know this has to work backwards. It's best to just work backwards sometimes. We definitely know that the frosted goes there, so we have to put one there. Now, which way do we want that to go? Because we could just finish that like that, and then boom. We could have a frosted go up and round. Ooh, is that possible? Is that possible? I think it might be. If we take you the long way around to then come into here, and then use that final one. Do you see what I'm... gutted. No, because here's the final one on the right. Let's try that again. So on the right, I can't do this because that cuts it off. I don't think I can even go up like this because that cuts... I cut myself off there. So definitely that one can't go for the frosted one. Could this go for the frosted one? I don't think it could. Look how many cutoffs. No. So this one has to be for the frosted one. So we're going to go up like this. And I reckon perhaps instead, yes, bypass that. Oh no, but then I'm missing out on one of the frosteds. Oh wow. Okay, so it can be trickier than you think. Because I didn't think it was going to be that tricky, and now here I am stumped. Okay, perhaps if we... No, because then if I go round... I can't go round like this because it cuts off that supply unit. So instead... Nope, because you have to go frosted first and then the sprinkles because the sprinkles won't adhere without the frosting. So... Frosting... I mean, if this looks real simple... Just let me know, and I will let me know in the comments that I should be better at this. Up and up. Yeah. And then where? Because we need one of the frostings. So if we just cut this off, if we say that's to that, is it possible to bring this up to here? There we go. When we actually fill it out the rest, rather than just trying to plan it out in your head, it starts to come together. That should be all of them. Bish bash bosh. She knew I could do it. Oh, just gotta have faith. Just gotta have faith. Wow, look at this one. There's a lot going on here. Okay, so we'll try and figure out this one. We will definitely try and figure out this one. So whilst I'm figuring out this one, let me know what is your favorite donut, because there are so many, aren't there? There are so many. You can either go cream-based, you can go jam-based, you can go chocolate-based. There are so many different varieties. I gotta say, See, I used to like Krispy Kreme, and then I think they're a little bit overused. They're a little bit, yeah. I'm kind of done with them. I'm kind of done with Krispy Kremes. And instead... That will definitely work for that. And instead, what I would say is there's a Tim Hortons that's just opened up near me. And that has been quite lethal to be near because that has been extremely enjoyable, especially their apple caramel fritters, because, oh my gosh, it is just a sugar explosion. Not good. Not good for me. I know that. I'm aware of that. Definitely not good for me, but delicious. So what are your favorite donuts? Oh, do you know what? I think this looked more difficult than it actually was. Let's just speed that up and see if we did well. We managed to do it. That was definitely, that looked like it was going to be tricky. And thank you, I made that look really easy.
2 frosted and 2 whipped.
2 frosted and 2 whipped creams. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Let's see. Can I? Oh, now I've doubted myself. We definitely know that has to go there. So the whipped cream there is the last bit. Okay, that's the last bit there. And we have to... It has to come this way. It has to come this way. And so I reckon... No, that can't, can it? How can you possibly do that? Oh, yes, the whipped cream. No. Okay. Oh, no. I'm just drawing it backwards to see if I can figure it out a little bit better. Okay, so if I bring you round... Okay, I think I've got it. If I bring you round like this and just cut you off, that's it. Bam. That's you in the corner. Done. That's you in the spot. And then bring you up, and that's another whipped. And then bring you this way around to bring you round to fill in that corner. That is it. Beautiful. Let's see if that was a success. Gosh darn right it was. Looks good, but it tastes good as well. My friends, I'm going to carry on with this and say this has been Freshly Frosted. What do you think? Let us know down below your thoughts on this. Will you be giving this a go? Are you a fan of these type of puzzle games? And what do you think of this one? I think it plays wonderfully. I think it looks gorgeous. And it is rather entertaining because the puzzles seem like it will be simple, and then they are more difficult than you realize, and I am all for that type of setup. So yes, let me know down below your thoughts on this and whether you'll be giving it a download as well. But for now, my friends, luck and more to you all. Oops, go back a couple there. Hang on. Get rid of that. Luck and more to you all, and catch you next time.